Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. And last card, okay. Let's start off with the 10 of Wands. This is very, very hard work that's coming to you here, Taurus. You'll have your work cut out for you here. It can be seen as burdensome energy. It can be seen as a heaviness or something that's growing in intensity. Now, the 10 of Wands can indicate a fire sign. So some of you might have a fire sign around you. 3 of the 6 cards are fire cards. So an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. What things are getting very serious, or things are getting a little bit heavier. Okay, sometimes I feel like the 10 of Wands symbolizes pressure. You can see that he feels pressured somewhat to carry all these wands on his own. So I don't know if this is you doing a lot of the work here, Taurus, or you're carrying a relationship or carrying a burden of some kind, or even carrying the team in a career sense. But there is heaviness here. And interestingly, what sits below is the 5 of Wands, which is a lack of functionality, dysfunction, competition, and not successfully laying down foundations. So anything to do with community groups, community environments, or environments where multiple people are involved, Taurus, you might feel like there's a burden that's growing, that's increasing. If it's not in regards to a fire sign or a creative environment, the 10 of Wands can be that you might overwhelm yourself with certain tasks or duties. It could be that you want to take on everything at the one time. I mean, maybe it's just hard work, perseverance, and resilience that's coming in around you, and that's where your focus and dedication will lie. But it could be that things are getting heavier here, Taurus, okay? Things might be becoming too much for you. And for a lot of you, you might experience everything you need to experience in March, and by the end you might walk away or give up or move on to something else. But not without giving it your all here, I don't think, okay, Taurus? Not without putting 110% into whatever this is. And for some of you, it is absolutely in regards to a new chapter. You've got the beautiful Ace of Wands. Can be a new fire sign coming in around you, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Ace of Wands can indicate a new chapter. It could be relocating, moving, traveling. The Ace of Wands is all about grabbing opportunity when we see fit. So a lot of you are going to take a lot of initiative. There's a lot of fire here. A lot of you are going to take opportunity when it arises. A lot of you are going to get things going. This is all about action. You're going to be taking a lot of steps here in the physical to approach whatever it is, whatever this ace is. It could be a new job opportunity for some of you. It could be a new romantic partner. It could be something new, a new hobby that you might be starting, a new diet regime, for example, a new lustful connection, or an opportunity to pick things up with a fire sign. The wand can look like a one for a new beginning. Could also symbolize a phallic symbol here. So fertility, sexuality, and lust, which the wands can often represent. So some of you will have those sorts of physical and lustful encounters. I don't think there's going to be any shortage of those. And the Ace of Wands is sitting above the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like the opportunity either to make money or in the monetary realm, opportunity in the workplace, opportunity to show your craft, opportunity to advertise your skills or showcase your skills or present your skills. It could also be opportunity that may open up with a fellow earth sign with the 8 of Pentacles. So a fellow Taurian, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. So opportunity could definitely open up here for you. So it could be quite an exciting time. It could even be that someone wants to work with you. Someone wants to invest in you, invest their time, invest their resources in you, or whatever it is that you are doing here, Taurus, is very attractive to the people around you. Wishes, hopes, and dreams are being fulfilled also with the 9 of Cups. There's something you've been wanting to receive, and you may just receive it in the month of March. 9 is a beautiful number of fulfillment, of wisdom, of understanding, of feeling like you have finally completed something. It is in regards to cups, okay, especially in that last column. This is all water, so Cancer in particular, the moon, Pisces or Scorpio. But the Nine of Cups can represent emotionally feeling like everything is going to be more than okay here, Taurus. I think it brings about a very blissful energy and a lot of satisfaction and competency, okay? It can be around a water sign, so if you are dealing with a water sign romantically, friendship-wise, or in a business sense, it can indicate that this person feels very fulfilled. Maybe a transaction or a deal will be completed. But I feel like something you've wanted, okay? Whether you want to take something or you wanted things to get more complex or you wanted to leave, whatever, it's tied into a wish here and it's something you've wanted. Now, whether this is something you've wanted consciously, Taurus, or whether this is something you wanted subconsciously, on some level there was some intention that you've put out there to the universe to bring about the outcome that you're about to receive in March. So for a lot of you, you will be very, very happy. In some way, though, you've wanted this, you've attracted it, and I think you're going to live out that experience in March. The 9 can also be, you see how he's presenting? It can be a presentation, so if you're poaching or scouting or presenting something here, that could go extremely well. And particularly because you have the 8 and the 9 of Cups together, I mean, that's consecutive numbers here. So I really feel like you're going to achieve a lot through this. It's also very intuitive energy. So something that you want to have or experience or communicate with or be drawn to, you may receive a premonition or intuitive energy about it, whether it's a hunch, a premonition, a vision, some sort of sign from the universe. That could definitely be coming here for you, Taurus. That could definitely be coming in. It could also be that someone's wishing for you, okay? Someone's wishing to have a talent like you on their business idea. Someone might be wishing to have a relationship with you. There could even be someone wishing to walk away from you, Taurus. If it's not you, it could be them. Not necessarily a water sign, but it could be someone who's wanting that on some level, or wanting to take a break, wishing to take a break. Considering this reading is more focused on you, it could be you, but of course it could be someone who's quite influential or important to you as well. So that could also be applicable. I do feel like a lot of you are trying to do something. You're trying to make this work. You might have been trying for a very long time, and you might give yourself an ultimatum here. If you don't start seeing results, you might end up, I wouldn't say it's giving up or quitting, but it's you're moving on to a different route, okay? You're going to take a different approach, essentially, because there's only so much of this that you can do. And if you're not seeing the 9 of Cups, if you're not seeing that in the physical realm, it's going to distort reality. It's going to cause confusion. It may cause inner turmoil. It may cause a disturbance in the force, so to speak. So you might experience that on some level with the 5 of Wands being present here. You're working towards your wishes, but you might not necessarily see the results or the intentions that you've put out. The 5 of Wands is not a shortage of competition, that's for sure. Competitors in business, competition amongst friends, competition, jealousy, or inability to lay down foundations in a relationship this month. The hard work will be there though. So if you have or will experience arguments or differences of opinion or a lot of different factors come into play here, it's quite an overwhelming energy, that first column. So I don't know if this is necessarily regarding a fire sign or someone you're dealing with, but it may cause minor disruptions here. But I see that you're so determined to make this work, Taurus. It's all you can think about. It's all you can focus on. You've invested quite a bit. I don't know if this is money or time or energy, resources, etc. But there's quite an investiture here. Hence why you're trying so hard to make this work. I don't know if there's something else that you'll be competing against. It could be like in a relationship, your partner might have a lot happening in the work, okay, and you're almost competing for their time. It could be in the workplace where you're competing with another for a potential role, something that you've dreamed of having or you feel like is meant for you or which just would be perfect and would really complement your life at this point, and you might evoke that sort of competition with the Five of Wands. You might try to be building something here as well. And I want you to focus on how much people are contributing, how much hard work people are putting in. The hard work is definitely being put in by you, Taurus, but are other people in this relationship, in this social circle, in this work team, in this community environment, collaborative environment, are they putting in the same work as you? There might be someone here who gives up very easily. I'm not sure if it's you or if it's them, but that walking away says to me that someone might, it's not like they're giving up easily though. I feel like it's been tried and tested, and you've given it your all, or they've given it their all, and it's almost like it's coming up, it's leading up to a time where there might need to be a break, or there might need to be a different way in which you do things or approach things or execute things. But the Eight of Cups, I mean, 8 is a beautiful number of abundance. It's come up twice here for you. The Eight of Pentacles is hard work, perseverance. You know, that you've got something to show here. You've got something of value. This is the artisan, the stonemason, working on his craft here, very dedicated to what he does. In terms of a business reading, business-wise, I feel like there's a lot of commitment and drive. There's a new idea, a new product or service you may introduce, with the ace being here, absolutely, or it's an opportunity. An opportunity arises for you to introduce a new product or service. He's engraving the star here. I don't know if you're going to leave your mark on something. It could be a blog, it could be a writing piece, it could be art. You might leave your mark on a person even, can be any sign. You might leave your mark, it's almost like in something is being engraved, something is being embedded in stone. And yes, in one way it can be read as concreteness. So in one way you're really solidifying something. You're seeing concrete results, or it's results that are long lasting or long term. And they're coming up around you for one reason or another. Of course, it could be a fellow earth sign that's the cause of this. Or it could be an earth sign. Excuse me. It could be an earth sign that leaves their mark on you. A fellow earth sign that leaves their mark on you as well. And you know, the stonemasons, the artisans had their own unique signature or symbol to mark their company or their work. So I don't know if this is like a stamp of approval, a seal of approval. It could be blessings you receive from someone. Paperwork might be submitted or stamped, for example. It could be something you sign off on. Okay, a signature, you finally get a signature. You finally sign something. It's almost like a seal or a stamp. That really is the go-ahead. It really gives you the green light. So that's quite interesting. But look, you do have the Eight of Cups here as well. Now, this, of course, can indicate some sort of soul searching. It can be spirituality. It can be getting back in touch with yourself, finding your passion, getting in touch with nature. It can be going on a quest or a journey, which can be seen as travel plans. It can be seen as taking a trip. Maybe someone foreign is coming into your life. This could even be entering a long-distance relationship. If it is, it's very auspicious that you've got the dream card, the wish card above that, because it could mean it could be a very, very fulfilling relationship as things stand for you in the month of March. The Eight of Cups, there's lack and limitation though. He goes out because something is missing. A missing puzzle piece potentially. There's something that you're not seeing, or something that you're still needing to move forward. And again, it could be that, not that you give up on something, on a project, on a person, on a relationship, but you might lay it to rest. It's not like you've discarded the cups and they've spilt, much like the Five of Cups. That's true loss that we feel there. It's more to do with he walks away for the time being, but the cups are still nicely stacked up. So the cups are still there. So I want to say, if you are walking away from something, I do feel like there's a possibility here you can pick up the pieces in the future. That if someone is walking away or you're walking away, It might not be forever. It might be for a period. Okay, it might be for a short period. It could be for an extended amount of time. However, I feel like he comes back to the cups. And when he does come back to the cups, it's the 9. And it's fulfillment. And it's everything he's ever wanted. So we must understand that for him to find that fulfillment, he needs to walk away. He needs to be, go on that soul searching. He needs that time alone. He needs that time to group. He needs that time to come to terms with his emotions. Maybe it's anxiousness. The moon can be anxiety. The moon can be the subconscious. Maybe subconsciously someone is going through a funk. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you're dealing with. But it's a very good sign that, as I mentioned, it's not forever, that things can come back into fulfillment, that you can come back around and you can work through this, and it's not necessarily the end. And it's not going to be an easy undertaking here, Taurus. We can see that in the cards. It's not an easy task. The burden is not a light burden. But I feel with the 8 of Cups, you'll go on a quest here. You'll leave something behind, and it's going to fulfill you. Whether the fulfillment comes when you come back to this 8 of Cups and it turns to the 9, or whether this fulfillment is leaving altogether. Regardless, the wish is here. The wish will be granted. Whether it's your wish or someone else's wish that they've been hoping for, or maybe it's a wish for both of you. I don't know. But that could definitely be the case. You could also be leaving the job. Okay, it's not necessarily a relationship or a project. You might be immigrating. Okay, immigration is coming up. Deportation. It could be you receiving a job offer overseas, interstate, in a different town. The 8 of Cups can introduce you to foreign environments here, Taurus. So that could definitely be coming up in the month of March. I will leave your reading at that though, so thank you again so much for watching. I do hope it's given you some sort of insight into the upcoming month. Just a reminder, I don't have any extended monthly readings for you this month, but I do hope this extra long reading has been helpful for you. I hope it has sufficed. And for private readings, please feel free to reach out to me directly via email. You'll find my email listed below in the show more section below this video. Otherwise, have a fabulous March, Taurus. Please take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, we shall be catching up very soon. So take care, everyone, and bye for now.